It may be gloomy and rainy today, but I'm super excited because I'm going to Book Fairy Gift all over Northamptonshire. All over might be a stretch, but I'm going to go to a few places. If you watched my video from a couple of weeks ago, you'll know that I cleared out almost 100 books from my collection. And I've been wondering where they should go. A few are going to friends and there is an Oxfam bookshop in my town, but it seems like an insane number to just give to them. It might be too much. But then I remembered how many of those little library phone boxes there are in villages all around my town. And the selections are not always that great. There's always some Sophie Kinsella, there's always some classics, there's always a couple of weird non-fiction books, but I just feel like the readers in Northamptonshire could do with a little boost in their lending libraries. So I've sorted through my books and I've kept the ones that my friends have said they wanted, but I'm going to have some fun dropping off some different books around the area. The nice thing about the books I'm getting rid of is that a lot of them are quite new. They're from 2024, 2025, so it'll be slightly different to the books that I normally see in those phone boxes. My dad has very kindly offered to help, which is going to make it a lot easier. Let's go.
These are all the books. It is a lot, so I think I'm going to separate them into some piles first. I know I've definitely seen 4 phone boxes that are libraries, so I've made 4 piles of 8 books because they can't take loads of books sometimes. And then I think I might put together a 5th pile just in case we see another one. These ones are all going to Oxfam, and these are for the little libraries.
First one done. It obviously is being used because there were some quite new books in there, but there was not much variation in the fact that a lot of them were Ian Rankin, a lot of them. So hopefully now the residents of that village will have some other options.
Next one. I see space for books. This one actually has arcs in it already, so clearly people are using this a lot. I've got Dolly Alderton, thrillers, spooky books. I think I could actually put more in this.
Before starting, I did worry that some of these would just be places that people dump books that are like really unwanted and no one touches them and no one borrows, but that one seemed to be used quite frequently, and there were some books that were advanced reader copies, so clearly people around here do review. And I noticed this in the Oxfam bookshop too. There are always early reader copies, and they're pretty recent ones, so that's quite nice.
There's DVDs in this one. This one has special edges. I love this book, but I had 3 copies, so I thought I should get rid of 2 of them. They are going to take them all, so yay!
Very successful trip to the Oxfam bookshop, and the lady seemed really thrilled that they were all very modern books. I said they were the last couple of years, so she was really happy with that. And obviously there's a range of genres, there's poetry in there, non-fiction, all kinds of stuff. So hopefully the town residents will enjoy something a bit different. Such a good morning, and now I'm going to Russian Lakes to see my friend Chloe and also give her one of the books that she wanted for herself. I've gone Cozy Autumnal Librarian for my outfit, and I quite like it. I love these H&M cardigans. I have 3 of them now, they're just so cozy. I want to finish this video with a what I'm listening to, what I'm reading, what I'm watching, because I'm really enjoying some of the things that I have on the go at the moment. This evening I spent an ungodly amount of time editing and then re-editing a TikTok video because the app crashed, but it was cute, and it was Lily Allen background music because I am absolutely obsessed with West End Girl.
her latest album. I think I love it because I love storytelling, because when you listen to it, it's almost like an audiobook. The way she takes you from her moving to New York to get married all the way through her really sad relationship where he makes her open it up and then still cheats on her within the open relationship past the boundaries they'd agreed, made me mad. Made me so mad, made me feel really emotional, but also every song is so musically brilliant. It's really unique. I absolutely love Relapse. I also love Tennis. That might be my current favourite. West End Girl with that kind of bossa nova pop sound, so good. The ballad's beautiful. I listen to it every time I get in the car, and I've worked out that if I drive myself to Rushden Lakes on the way there and back, that's basically the length of time of the album, so I can listen to the whole thing. I didn't know much about her relationship or her music until this album, but I have done a whole deep dive. I know probably too many things about her now, but I also have a new appreciation for all of her music. Obviously, I always loved when she did the John Lewis advert with the bear in the hair, but yeah, I just think she is a musical genius and everyone needs to be listening to this album non-stop for the next year and a half. In fiction, I'm reading an anthology of short, weird stories called Cursed Bunny. Didn't love the first two, they were kind of too wild even for me, and a bit gross, and I was eating my lunch when I read the first one, which was a mistake. But I'm enjoying it a lot more now, and I'm also switching between this and having it on my Kindle, so it makes it really easy. And then this one is of course not my usual, but it is British Celtic Coins by Tim Wright, who is the loveliest man, and I helped give him some advice about social media, and he sent me this book and his new book Travels with the Naxos Masterpiece, which is about a different coin. And he was so interesting to listen to that when I got the books I was actually really excited. I've never been excited about coins in my life, but I think I have misjudged the whole niche area of history because it's really interesting. Also, he's included loads of photos that he took himself, and it's just a really beautifully made book. And then I was talking to my friend Chloe earlier about this book, and she said she recently saw a really rare coin because one of Henry VIII's wives never had a portrait done while she was alive, except for a portrait done on this really little coin. It's just never exhibited anywhere, and they were rushing through and a tour guide stopped them and said, "Are you British? Because if so, you might be really interested in this." And they got to see this coin portrait. I think it was Anne Boleyn, but now that I've started to find coins interesting, I was really jealous that she got to see it and I didn't, and they're not exhibiting it anymore. In terms of what I'm watching, I'm re-watching The Haunting of Hill House, and I'm remembering why I love it so much. I think after I finish, I'm going to re-watch The Haunting of Bly Manor as well, because I like that one even more. And then a couple of weeks ago, I watched all 6 Scream movies because I'd never seen them, and they are definitely my kind of thing because I like things like Final Destination, and they were really good. And then I rewatched the first one with my friend Sinead, and now she's watching them all as well. And then my current put it on in the background while I'm doing other things TV show, well, it's either Doctor Who, old episodes of Doctor Who, like me and my dad watched The Lodger earlier, or it's this cartoon on Netflix called The Inside Job. It's very similar to Rick and Morty. I think it might even be the same creators, and it's kind of a parody about government conspiracies like aliens and technology and assassination plots and all weird stuff, but it's very easy watching or listening in the background, so that's my go-to at the moment. In terms of things coming out, I'm very excited for the third Now You See Me movie because I just love them. They're fun and silly and full of action and magic, and they're great. I also think I'm excited about the last season of Stranger Things, although I don't know if I can really remember the first 4 seasons that well, so I might need to do a recap. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. If you don't know what to comment, tell me which book you would absolutely love to find in a little lending library near you. I hope everyone has a super lovely week, and I will see you all again very soon.